Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Sack to the Future on the Vinny X Wolf channel. As you can tell, looking at the screen, it's two of my teams going head-to-head. And, of course, Sack to the Future rules means that when two of your own teams are head-to-head, it's a simulation game. So, the Packers are a 6-point favorite going into Baltimore's Memorial Stadium. Let's head down to the field. Here's what's at stake here. The Packers currently trailing the Cowboys coming into this week by a game for home field advantage. They need this game in order to keep pace. Also, with the Bears losing yesterday, that is a good sign. The Bears are now 3 games back, so the Packers have a little bit of cushion there. I think the Vikings are 2 games back. So, also, the Colts. Colts are a game behind the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFL. So, this one's a hard one for me to root for. Both are great. The Colts, of course, were the original actual NFL runners-up in 1964. They lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. So, you know, they might be the stronger team, but the Packers have Hall of Famers and superstars everywhere you look. This is going to be a good game. It's Sunday Night Football. We're just hoping for a great game. Before we get started out real quick, John M. should be joining us at some point tonight. He's got 3 games left, and he plans to get in a couple tonight, and then the last one probably tomorrow, so we can advance. Terrors89 will have a showcase game left. There's a look at Lenny Moore. He had 119 yards rushing last week and a touchdown. Weeb Eubank going over the game plan with his assistant coaches. So we got to set up the Super Sim. You hit square, you go slow, you go jump forward to end of game, and we're off from Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's the Colts and the Packers. Back deep to return. Not sure who that is. Number 80 looks like Bart Starr coming out. 17 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, just over 2,000 yards. An impressive performance for the Green Bay Packers this season, as they've only lost once, and that, of course, is to the Chicago Bears. So this is a big game from the 25. Starr's under center. Let's go, B. Big series right here. Starr back to pass on first down. He's going to throw deep. Oh! It's intercepted on the first play. Bart Starr goes deep and it's picked off and still moving. Not sure. That's Bobby Boyd. Bobby Boyd with his 5th interception this season. Starr looking to go deep. The Packers have done that a couple times recently on the start. They've gone for it all, and this time it comes back to bite them as the ball is tipped. He was looking for McGee, and Boyd comes down with it with Lenny Laus. Actually doesn't have Lenny Laus as a blocker. He runs past him, breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle, and then Fuzzy Thurston comes in and knocks him down. Bobby Boyd goes up, and as they say in the 21st century, high points the ball. So Unitas' first pass is a dud, Starr's first pass is a dud. Unitas comes on the field to take his place.
Ready? 30 base.
First and 10 from the Packer 36. Unitas is under center. He's going to give to Lenny Moore. Colts going a little more conservative. And Lenny Moore just takes Dan Curry, number 60, and just shoves him off. For some reason, I'm having trouble remembering who's who on the Packers.
Ready? 50.
Curry's 58. I'm trying to get to the roster. Bear with me. Unitas looking to throw. He goes a yard deep, and there was a miscommunication between the Colt receiver, Jimmy Orr, and Unitas. It was Leroy Caffey who
Ready.
Lenny Moore just shoved aside. And Moore goes this time. That's Dan Curry. Dan Curry getting mad at me for miscalling him and saying that he had failed. So Curry comes in and just destroys the play, blows up Lenny Moore, takes him to the ground. Dan Curry in his 7th season out of Michigan State for the Packers. And for a field goal from 51 yards away, Lou Michaels, it's low and it hits the bottom beam. So the interception does not end up hurting the Packers. Lou Michaels does not have the leg to go from 51 as Gary Quazzo puts the hold down. Lou Michaels, who joined the Colts from the Steelers this season, he's in his 7th year out of Kentucky. So Stars 0 for 1. They still don't have Jim Taylor back. It's going to be a couple more weeks on Taylor. But they got a first down from the 41. So it took 3 plays, but they did actually gain about 16 yards. Start with a draw play. That's going to be Elijah Pitts. No, number 30. Can't be number 30. Masters, Thurston, Skoronsky, Kramer, and Gregg. Dowler, Pitts, Horning, Kramer, and McGee. Elijah Pitts wearing number 30. He's supposed to be number 22. There's a handoff to Paul Horning. So Elijah Pitts has the wrong number on. We're going to have to try to remember to fix that at the end of the game. Not sure how that happened. Marchetti, Smith, Miller, and Brazy are the defensive line. Stonebreaker, Pellington, and Shinnick, the linebackers. Bobby Boyd, Jim Welch, Jerry Logan, and Lenny Lyles, your secondary. Why did I get a notification from Pinterest? I don't do Pinterest. 3rd down and 6 now, as neither offense has really been able to do much. Star looking, throws it out into the flat. This time it's Horning. Horning trying to put on a move, but he can't, and he is immediately taken down by Jackie Burkett, the 4th-year player out of Auburn. Burkett proud of himself on that play, setting up a 4th down. We've had some interesting simulations when they come against themselves this year. Things don't always go the way they should. Last night, the 49ers destroyed the Bears, and that's a punt off the left side of his foot, but it's still going to be inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. So decent punt for Jerry Norton. But J.W. Lockett cannot get the ball to return it. So 1st and 10 from the 16 as Unitas is going to go under center. Rams beat the Jets 66-3. Wow. I didn't see that game. Meanwhile, Unitas completes to Mackey for the 8-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
On the ready.
60 Mike. Here we go.
2nd down and 2 as Unitas checks the play, looking to throw. He's going to throw it, throws, completes. Lenny Moore got the first down. He's backed up. They're going to mark him as first down to the 28. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line for the Colts as Unitas goes under center now. Moore in the backfield. Unitas back to pass. Throws it. This time it's complete to Mackey, and Mackey's going to pick up 8. Oh, come on. John Mackey's down, and he's holding his shoulder. You've got to be kidding me. Leroy Caffey makes the tackle. That's not a good sign, and they're taking Mackey to the locker room. Come on. 2nd down and 3 as Unitas is back to pass. Unitas spins around. He throws. It's incomplete. He threw it high, and it looked like, not sure who had to go up and get it, but now it's 3rd down and 3. So as we're going to sweat bullets waiting to hear what's going on with John Mackey, Unitas is going to give to Moore. Moore squirts through, gets the first down. Nope. They're going to say 4th and inches. To me, it looked like he'd gotten it, but it wasn't to be. So Tom Gilbert will come on to punt the ball away. It's going to be taken at the 12, but he's not going to get any running room there for Willie Wood. If John does, the first 2 games in his schedule will be Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, and Houston Texans at Houston Oilers, the 2 1-5 games. And then we'll have Minnesota, Detroit, and Bears, Kansas City, New Orleans to finish the week.
On the double.
The Giants, of course, they already played on Thursday Night Football. Star hands it off to Horning. Horning is met right at the line of scrimmage. Ordell Brazy. And it's going to be a no-gain loss of 1. Ordell Brazy, the big defensive end, getting in there to get the tackle. Right at the middle. Brazy in his 8th season out of South Dakota. Been with the Colts since day 1. He was actually drafted in 1954. But this is his 8th season. Star looking, he throws, it's complete. And it's going to be good enough for the first down. For number 88, that's Ron Kramer.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
8th-year man himself out of Michigan. Up to the 26. Star goes into the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw it out into the flat. It's caught. First down. Nice catch from Bob Long. Bob Long coming on in this game. He hasn't done much this season, but that's already his 2nd play. This time it's a give to Horning. Horning is going to get hit in the backfield by Gino Marchetti. Paul Horning last week ran for 73 yards. On the season, it looks like it says 694. Filling in as Jim Taylor was hurt in week 1. Taylor is expected to come back probably within the next 2 weeks. 2nd down and 9 for Star. Star back and up into a deep snap. Machine shotgun, if you will. Star looks, throws it out to Horning. Horning, he's going to get over the 40, the 43, pick up a 3 yards, and Star's gone 4 for 5, 31 yards and 1 interception. 3rd down 6 now, however. He's got receivers split all over the place. Star looking to throw. The rush is on, he throws. It's caught on the run. That's going to be Boyd Dowler and a first down for the Packers. Down to the 32-yard line. 25 yards on the reception. The Star just stood in there as the rush was starting to come around him. Had the time, though, and he had the completion. Burkett was in coverage, and Burkett was trailing the Green Bay Packer receiver. Jim Welch has to come up to make the tackle. So Star's coming up under center now from the 32-yard line. Pushed from the 10 as the Packers in full territory. Star back to pass. He's going to throw. Oh, just a little bit backwards. He was looking for Pitts, who again is wearing the wrong number. We will fix that at the end of the game. Can't believe I've not noticed that yet this year. Star back to pass. Star looking to throw. Star's going to get hit. Fumble! It's picked up by big number 78. Norm Masters, the 8th-year player out of Michigan State, picks it up and he starts joking like he's a running back, a scat back or something, but that don't work, and Lenny Lyles comes up to make the tackle. Let's take a look at this hit. Oh, that's the pickup, and Masters trying to make moves. Masters still all over. Just run forward, big man. But of course, that's in the game. Even when you're controlling a guy, he will make moves all over the place. Ordell Brazy with the sack. That's his 2nd. And we are at the end of the first quarter. It is a scoreless game here from Baltimore, Maryland. The Colts and Packers tied at 0. Buck Star in the shotgun on 3rd down and 10. Disastrous play on the last one. Masters, luckily, even with the dancing, was able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and Star's going to throw. Star's going for it all into the end zone. Tipped up into the end zone and dropped incomplete. And Elijah Pitts, perhaps if you put the right jersey number on, you might have caught that. Elijah Pitts goes up for the pass, leaves his feet, and when he does, disaster strikes, and the ball hits the ground innocently incomplete. And so now Paul Horning will attempt a long field goal, this one of 49 yards, just a few yards shy of what Lou Michaels attempted in the first quarter. But still quite a long field goal for a man whose kicking is not his forte, and this one's even worse than Michaels was. Michaels at least hit the upright on the bottom of the field. This one lands in the end zone. And so all that, and we come away with no score. The Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Colts in a showdown of first-place teams. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Big defensive struggle going on here.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, check, 4 down.
Unitas fakes the handoff to Moore. Unitas has got plenty of time. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught on the run. And spinning around is the receiver. Let's take a look who number 84 is. Filling in for the injured, that's Neil Pettis, the rookie tight end out of San Diego State. Filling in for the injured John Mackey. We still don't have word on what Mackey's injury is. But Neil Pettis is able to get open, and he's hit all around. Dave Robinson makes the blow that knocks him down. Pettis in stride. The first hit is delivered by Adderley. Robinson with the second, and Ray Nitschke was coming, so Pettis did the smart thing and got down before the ball went flying out of his hands. First down and 10 at the 38 now as the Colts are into Packer territory. Unitas hands to Moore. Moore gets through the line and right into Ray Nitschke, who brings him down. Now, if I were alive and rooting and interested in my time, of course, this would have been a battle for NFL Western supremacy. I would have been going with the Colts. So let's just say, I guess, we're going with the Colts. That might change, of course, depending on the future on how the Buffalo Bills were doing. But right now, the Bills are struggling for it just to try to get in the playoffs. Colts are battling for home field advantage, and so are the Packers. The Packers chasing the Cowboys, who are still undefeated. Oh, and Unitas is going to go down. Dave Robinson comes in, gets his sack, and Unitas goes down for a huge loss. It'll be 4th and 13. Unitas, of course, without the services of John Mackey, who was injured in the first quarter. We still don't know what's wrong with him and the high-top blacks sneakers, high-top black cleats for Unitas. Don't help him out there as Robinson come in and nails him. And it's 4th and 13. Tom Gilbert will punt, and bad snap. He just gets it off. I thought it was going to be blocked. He mishandled the snap, and he just had to boot it and it went into the end zone. So on 1st and 10 now, Bart Starr, who threw an interception on his first pass and then drove the Packers for a missed field goal on the last drive. He's in. And what do we know about the Packers so far? We know Elijah Pitts is wearing the wrong jersey number. But other than that, they haven't had any breakout plays yet. Starr throws it. It's a dangerous throw. It hung up in the air for a while there as Lenny Lyles was closing. But able to catch it and get 2 yards on 2nd down and 8. Starr hands it to Horning, and Horning is hitting the backfield. Ordell Brazy's having a huge game. Nope, that's not Brazy. That's 31. 31, that would be Steve Stonebreaker. What is with this Time Warner or Spectrum customer review crap? I don't want this crap. Leave site. Why is this popping up? It's taking me off the page I was on. 3rd down and 11. Hey, Phantom. What you've missed is John Mackey going out injured. And another sack. This time Jackie Burkett. And the Colt defense is dominating. They got an interception on their first play. The Packers have missed a field goal. The Colts have missed a field goal. We're in the second quarter. We're scoreless. And like I said, John Mackey is out. He went to the locker room, so no telling how long he's going to be out. And Jackie Burkett coming in to sack Starr. And Elijah Pitts is wearing the wrong jersey number. So Jerry Norton to punt from his own end zone. He gets off a high punt. It's deep. It's going to be taken up about the 37 on the run. And he's going to get up to the 43 for J.W. Lockett. And the Colts take over.
Let's go.
At some point, I'm going to have to go get a water because I just finished mine. And I'm doing a lot of talking tonight, waiting for John M. to get on to do his games. This will be the last game on my channel for week 13. This is my last day of my little mini break. Go back to work tomorrow at the power plant. So 3-day stretch before I'm off for a couple. Unitas throws out into the flat. This is caught, and is caught by number 82 Raymond Berry on the sideline. That's his specialty catch. Now on 2nd down and 5. Unitas back to pass. He steps up, he throws on the run. Knocked away. Bob Jeter on the coverage. 3rd down and 5. The defenses are dominating this game so far. Unitas back to pass. Throws. It's going to be a 1st down. Broke the tackle. Raymond Berry broke the tackle of Bob Jeter. He gets a couple more before he is finally brought down by number 40, Tom Brown, the rookie out of Maryland, who was also drafted by the Bills. So regardless of who he had signed for, he was going to be on my team. He makes the tackle on Berry, brings him down, and it's 1st down for the Colts in the Packer territory. We've seen this before, though. They've gotten into each other's territories. They just haven't been able to score. Lenny Moore takes the handoff, and coming around, Tom Brown again showing off that he should be playing.
70, Indy.
Not sure how some of these guys get in when we simulate these games. Unitas back to pass. Throws it. Intercepted. It is picked off. It was a bad throw. He was hit as he threw it. And running down the sideline is number 50. I can't tell. 58, Dan Curry. So early in the game when I misidentified him as getting his clock cleaned, I had the wrong number, and Curry's making me pay for it. Dan Curry was in coverage, and Dan Curry is even going to do a little switcheroo with the ball, and he goes 55 yards on the pick six, and the Packers score first. Bad throw for Unitas. He was hit just as he threw the ball. He was hit by, it looked like Dave Robinson, I think, but Unitas was looking for number 86, of course, without... that would be Butch Wilson. Without John Mackey, the tight end situation is much in flux. And the Packers get the touchdown on pick six. And the extra point by Horning is good. And it's 7-0 Green Bay. So the offenses can't do nothing. There's the Packer defense with turning in their turnover into 7 points. Picked off by Norton. Taking it to 2. J.W. Lockett. Lockett bringing it up to the 27.
Let's go, baby.
They'll call it the 28. Unitas, he's 6 of 10, 55 yards, and a really bad throw on the last attempt. Got to shake that off
Down.
and come back.
Mike 58, right there.
2:21 to go before half.
Pick it up, D.
Hit it.
Unitas fakes the handoff. And he is going to get hit. Willie Davis. Unitas spun around on the rollout. Willie Davis was in his face to bring him down.
That's what I'm talking about, defense.
Let's go.
It'll be second. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Baltimore, Maryland. It's Green Bay 7, Baltimore nothing.
18 Gators.
They got able to get Baltimore out of the dome for next season. I had to move them to another city though. I couldn't just build a new stadium, so they will be on grass where they're supposed to be. We'll be playing in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Colts, but it's not like Indianapolis is better anyway. Well, it's been a defensive game, and John Mackey's out hurt, and he could be out for a while. Also, if somebody gets in, if they could fix Elijah Pitt's jersey number, he's wearing the wrong one. And Dave Robinson. It's been a defensive battle back and forth. Both quarterbacks have thrown interceptions, the difference being the Packers quarterback took it to the house, or the Packers interception went to the house. And Tom Gilbert will have to punt. That was the third Packer sack. Gilbert gets off. This time it's going to be a high punt, a little bit deep. Going to be taken around the 40 on the run by Adderley. And he gets up to the 50. The 49, they'll call it.
Let's go.
Lenny Lyles on the tackle. So Bart Starr's first pass was intercepted. He's settled down a little since then. Of course, the running game has been non-existent from just about either team. First and 10. Starr goes in the shotgun, under 2 minutes to go in the half. Starr looking to throw. He steps up, he throws. It's dropped. He had the man in stride. It was Boyd Dowler, but he could not hold on.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Now.
And Starr's going to get hit from behind by Don Shinnick. Starr just stood in there, and Shinnick gets the sack.
Here we go.
Huge move. Coming around the right end. It's third down and 13 now. Starr's back to pass. He's going to throw out to the flat, and it's caught, but it's way short of the first down. So Stovall will have to come out and punt the ball away. Stovall gets off. Ooh, it's just short and off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds at the 30. It's about a 19-yard net on the punt. Unitas coming out now. Unitas has been sacked 3 times. Willie Davis has gotten in there. Dave Robinson a couple times. And of course the pick 6 by Dan Curry. It's been a long morning, a long afternoon, long evening because it's nighttime. And Robinson's lit up like the Christmas tree. You can see the X in this game. Unitas throws. almost intercepted again by Dan Curry. Unitas floated that pass out to Lenny Moore, and Curry was blanketed him.
Strong left, strong left, strong left.
Second down and 10. Jailbreak. Moore on the screen, but in coverage is Dave Robinson. And it's third down and 11.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Here we go, D, get off the field.
Get it. Come.
Unitas fakes the handoff, throws on the pass. It is caught, but it's going to be short of the first down. Unitas with a RPO play action fake. Of course, one of his specialties. Everybody knows about Unitas in the RPO. It's well documented. Fourth down and 3. Gilbert gets the punt away. No blocking. Adderley's going to take it and get hit immediately. You know, I don't know what you guys do when you guys punt, but you guys seem to have blockers go back. Computer and myself, I don't know. We don't get that. I don't know if you're picking a different punt or return play than I am or what, but Wade Dollar's going to call the plays in the huddle as Bart Starrs decided he didn't want to anymore.
15 line. 15 line.
First down and 10 for Starr and the Packers. He's back to pass. Throws, it's caught. It's going to be enough for the first down, up over the 30, or to the 30. And the Packers can hurry the line of scrimmage. They don't have any timeouts left. 20 seconds to go. Start taking the time in the huddle, at the line. And he is going to be dropped by Gino Marchetti. That's his first sack of the game. And that's it. We will reach the halftime as the Colts won't stop it. The Packers can't stop it. So while we're in halftime real quick, I'm going to run and get another water.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Did I see that right? It said 1 rushing yard for the Packers. Philadelphia defeats Carolina 27-10. The Eagles get to 6-6. The Panthers at 1-11 still alive for their division. The Redskins over the Ravens 24. No, the Ravens get the upset 30-24. So the Redskins fall to 6-6, and the Ravens. Tony Gunk leading the way with 4 touchdowns. Gunk out. He gunked out, all right. Other games around the league still to come. The 3 games on the John and M channel. Terrors has the Chiefs and Saints in a simulation. When is that going to take place, Terrors? Do you know? And that'll be it. So Unitas, the first half he'd like to forget. Dan Curry. And what is with this animation of switching the ball? EA Sports trying to make things look real. They have no idea what they're doing. Maximum Football announced today they will be coming out in September with Maximum Football 20. Tomorrow night, copy that. Yeah, J.W. Lockett brings the ball out to the 23rd. So, at halftime, Packers lead 7-0. Colts offense has been non-existent, especially since the injury to John Mackey early in the first quarter.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf.
Unitas taking his time. He's got to slow things down. He's got to try to get that X Factor off of Willie Davis. Lenny Moore runs right into Ron Kostelnik. Let's take a look at the Colts. Lenny Moore in his 9th season out of Penn State, so he's always worn white helmet. Throws out on the RPO pass or the receiver screen to Jimmy Orr, and he loses 2. As Herb Adderley dissected that right away, did not fall for any garbage from the Colts.
Down. 70.
Last year in Sack the Future 63, these 2 teams opened up the season, and the Colts got a 14-13 win. Unitas looking to throw, and this one's intercepted with a jumping interception for Ray Nitschke. And Nitschke spiking the ball on his opponent. Very un-Nitschke-like. What's my line, bitch? Ray Nitschke in his 7th season. He's a member of the Fighting Illini. In the Real 64, he made the Pro Bowl team and All-Pro. Had a tremendous year, first team All-Pro. And it was plays like that, of course, jumping up and high pointing the ball with the athleticism that he displayed. That'll cool your ass off. So Starr comes out now. 2 turnovers to the Colts. Starr has the ball in Colt territory at the 42. Starr back to pass. Standing on in the incoming rush, and Tom Brown has to not Tom Brown. That's 40. Bob Long has to get up and knock it away from a potential interception. Starr, he's going to give. Nope, it's a fake. Throws tipped away. Almost caught on the deflection. There was a Packer right in line to catch that, but unlike in the Bears game last night, it was not a completion. 3rd down and 10 now. Starr sticking with the game plan of passing. Throws in stride. It's a first down to big number 88, Ron Kramer.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And the Packers down to the 24 now. Packers trailing the Cowboys by a game for home field advantage. And thankfully we're under 1990 to 2019 playoff rules, so 2 teams get a bye. And that will take place in 2020 if we're able to get a season.
Watch tight end. Hey, 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 hey.
First and 10.
Hey, watch number 5.
Marchetti and sure Lenny Lyles in to take Horning down. Horning on negative yards, I believe, in the game so far. Goes over the middle. Knocked away. Big hit going out there in the secondary, especially when receivers lead their feet for no reason, because again, EA Sports has no idea how to football. Starr's in the shotgun. Empty backfield. He's going to throw just an ill-advised pass to Horning out into the flat, and immediately he's taken down by Jim Welch. And it's 4th down and 10 from the 124. So it'll be about a 42-yard field goal, I believe. 41-yard attempt for Paul Horning. Bratkowski will put it down. Horning gets the kick away. And it's good. It's 10-0 Green Bay. That could be insurmountable the way the Colts have played offense today. Stovall with a deep kick. It's going to be taken on the 1. J.W. Lockett making a couple moves for no reason. He was caught from behind. He's coming out. He's 9 of 15, 65 yards. Sacked 3 times, 2 interceptions. Ugly day. Nitschke's now lit up after that interception. Unitas gives to Moore, and Moore can't get even through the line of scrimmage. Lionel Aldridge, who's been quiet today, takes him down. This pass is complete. It's a fumble! Picked up by the Colts. I looked down for a minute. I did not quite see what happened. It's caught by Neil Petties, the backup tight end. Nitschke causes a fumble, and coming in to get it is Raymond Berry. So Petties, who's playing for the injured John Mackey, fumbles the ball, but luckily Johnny on the spot, or Raymond on the spot, and it's a first down for the Colts. A little holy roller without the holy or the roller. Back to pass is Unitas. Nice block on the outside there. Unitas has plenty of time. He throws deep. It's caught. No. Yes, Raymond Berry holds on. The way he was acting, looked like he dropped it 25 yards and a first down. Oh, and Berry showing the ball to Dave Robinson. Man, it's getting chippy out there now. Weeb Eubank and Vince Lombardi have got to bring their boys into focus, because they're going to have a hockey fight if they don't stop it. Unitas with a quick RPO and running backwards, of course, is Jimmy Orr. And then he sneaks out of bounds. That's going to go down as a running play for Orr, 4-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 6-yard gain, sorry. Jimmy Orr had the other one for -2, so Unitas throws. And the receiver just stopped. It was Raymond Berry. The receiver came to a stop. The Unitas were expecting him to go out to zig when he zagged, and it was a zug. A zoink. Unitas back to pass. Completes it to the tight end. No, Delaney Moore over the middle, but he's short of the first down. It'll be 4th down and 3. And with just over 3 minutes to go in the third, what are the Colts going to do? It'll be another long field goal. It'll be about 50 yards. Michaels missed a 51-yarder earlier. They're going to go for just inside of 50. Again, Michaels was just short on a 51-yarder. Is 49 the right distance? It is. It's good. So 51's too long. 49 is just fine. And it's 10-3 Packers. So Gilbert gets the punt away. Gets the kick away. It's going to be taken by Bob Long on the 2. Long's going to get up to the 30. A nice long return for Bob. Up to the 32. 30 yards on the return. First and 10 for Starr. Looking over that Colt defense. He's back to pass. He's going to hit Ron Kramer. He's going to pick up about 2 yards. Yep, second and 8. Second and 8 for Starr as he's back in the shotgun again. Well, and that tackle. There's a hand off to Horning, and Horning again, there's just nothing there. Paul Horning, 6 rushes, 3 yards.
10-2 Starr.
Alvin Demon on the tackle, the rookie. Starr looking to throw again. He's going to go over the middle, or I'm sorry, off to the right. It's going to be a first down.
We play to win. Let go.
Max McGee with a reception. That's the second on the afternoon. They're up to the 47. They're on the 47.
We got 4.
Starr looking. Starr turns around. Fumble! And it's a huge loss as Fred Miller makes the tackle. Forrest Gregg picks up the fumble and gets up. He is spun for a loss. It's going to be second and 24. Fred Miller, huge play. Starr goes to throw. Marchetti with a sack, forced fumble. Gregg picks it up, gets to his feet, and Miller is right there to make the tackle. Let's take a look at this again. Marchetti with his second sack in the afternoon, and now Marchetti's lit.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Starr back to pass. Throws complete to Horning, and immediately Lenny Lyles is there to make the tackle.
Here comes the ball.
And it's now third down and 20.
On the ready.
Lenny Lyles, another tackle. Back to pass to Starr. He throws it over the middle. It's caught by Horning. He's going to be well short of the first down. That should pretty much do it for the third quarter, I believe. But the Packers will be punting when we start the fourth. Yes, at the end of 3, Green Bay leads 10-3. So for Tears and the Cowboys, their one-game lead, that's what they're probably going for the Colts to win. We saw Phantom earlier said Colts, not sure why, because the Broncos have they're a tiebreaker tie with them, but they have the edge. He just hates the Packers that much. Well, the Bears are in that division too, so yeah, I see. Taking on a run, J.W. Lockett. He was looking down at his feet, making sure his shoes were tied. He looked up at the last minute and got a 2-yard return. He is a Bears fan, yes indeed. He suffers. But at least he has a Super Bowl win, so what can I say? Nothing.
Here we go.
Okay, first and 10. The Unitas from the 13. They're down by 7. There's 7:54 to go in the game. Unitas looking to throw. It's over the middle. It's caught. Neil Petty's with another reception. Still no word from John Mackey, but it doesn't sound good. We'll try to get word on that before we end the broadcast. Unitas throwing out and go flat again. This time it's number 86. That's Butch Wilson, the ever-present Butch Wilson, who slides in the backup tight end spot. Second year out of Alabama. So Starr likes him. Alabama. Unitas. Oh, what a diving interception. Unitas overthrows, and Dan Curry with his second interception. Again, on the first play of the game, Lenny Moore ran over Leroy Caffey, and I said it was Dan Curry, and Curry got pissed, and Curry's been having the game of his life. Dan Curry gets up and gets the ball in his, 7th season out of Michigan State. Let's take a look at Dan Curry a little bit more in depth as he's getting this. The former Michigan State Spartan. This is his last year in Green Bay. He will go to the Los Angeles Rams for the next 2 years. So there you go, Tears. You're looking at your linebacker next year. He's been all over the field tonight with a pick 6 and another pick plus a sack. Huge game for Curry. He is 29 years old, out of Detroit, Michigan. Paul Hornung finally getting some running game going. Dan Curry will die on September 11th, 2017 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Star back to pass. Pass is tipped again and falls incomplete. Ball was being batted around like a ping pong paddle was in their hands. I don't know. Star on second, third down. He throws it out into the flat. Hornung is able to turn around and get the first down. Keeps the ball moving.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And Hornung, not much on the running game, but he does have 5 receptions today. Of course, his X factor is based on receiving. Well, maybe I ought to put him more in my game plan. But this does look like a mini game anyway. Start taking his time. That's the one. Turns it off. It's Elijah Pitts wearing the wrong jersey number. Elijah Pitts with a spin. And he picks up 16. He's got 2 carries for 16, sorry. That's first and 10 for the Packers. Elijah Pitts, who should be wearing number 22. Let's take a look at why he is wrong. Or what did I do? Does he wear 30 at some point in his career? Nope, he never does. He's with the Packers till 71, then he's with the Rams in 70, or he's with the Packers till 69, the Rams in 70, the Saints in 70, and then back to the Packers to retire in 71. Known as Gravel, Zasu, and Olive are the nicknames. This time Pitts gets down to the 7, third and goal. The Colts need to hold him here. They need to keep him to a field goal. Try to keep it just a 2-score game, but a touchdown. Right on the end. Oh, and Hornung turns around and he's hit into the end zone.
Great job, man. Keep getting those touchdowns.
Paul Hornung caught the ball. He turns around. He's being brought backwards. And then I can't tell it's Jackie Burkett. Oh, Hornung catches the ball on the 1. Jerry Logan trying to keep him, all he can do is keep out of the end zone. And Jackie Burkett just comes in and gives him the assist. And then goes through him. And the Packers are they've taken over this game now. With 4:06 to go, the Colts, who've done nothing offensively, have to score twice. It's 17-3 Packers. And the Packer defense, again, very much Packer-like, the way I've been playing this year. Keep the opponent out of the end zone. With the exception of the Bears, really. Dalton gets the kick off. It's going to be taken up to 5 by Lockett. Lockett up to 20, 25. And he's going to stop at the 30. J.W. Lockett. Oh, I'm sorry. Tony Lorick.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Tony, I knew that too. Why do I keep saying J.W. Lockett? All game long I've been calling him the wrong name. I didn't think Lockett's in Baltimore.
On the set.
No, he's in Washington. He was in Baltimore last year. That's the problem. He was a former 49er and Cowboy before being a Colt last year. Tony Lorick is returning this year, and Lockett's out in Washington now. So my apologies to Tony Lorick. I know not what I say. That pass is complete to Lenny Moore. The Colts are using time.
70, Indy.
58, right there.
Yeah, so tired of Green Bay. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Unitas gets the screen off. It's caught by Moore, and he's running into near the first down marker. They're going to say second and 2.
58, the money.
I think we still have another Packer-Bear showdown, don't we? Unitas back to pass. This time it's caught, but he's going to... Lenny Moore decides to run backwards. Jim Marshall it. It was good enough for first down, though, even with that. Caught on the run, spinning forward. That's Butch Wilson. And another first down for the Colts. So the tight end play is big when it's Mackey, but it's Butch Wilson and Neil Petty's right now. Petty's had a big fumble earlier. Unitas looks, he throws this time on the run again to Butch Wilson. Like we said, that's got to be what they have to do. Butch Wilson out of Alabama. Earlier I was stupid and said that Bart Starr likes throwing them because they're Alabama guys. But Wilson's a Colt. Starr can't throw them. Of course, Unitas is a Louisville man, so it don't matter. Alabama, whatever. Unitas throws. Incomplete. Oh, it was not the way last year. It looked like the guy had it. But again, he's off his feet, so what do you expect? Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Colts still have one control. 3 timeouts. And really need to get the ball in the end zone without using them though, so they can play defense. And they're not going to use it. They go to the no huddle. 1:30. Unitas looking to throw, and he's hit from behind and dropped, and they're going to have to burn one there. But they don't. They don't. It's 2nd and 16. They don't use a timeout. Unitas, and he's going to be hit by Willie Davis and fumbles, and of course the holy roller rule. The tackle picks it up. Unitas is down. He was down, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
On the ball.
So they go back, the clock restarts. They go back to line, 3rd and 24. They're saving the timeouts. Unitas flips it out of bounds, 4th down. Disaster has struck the Colts in the last 3 plays as they got all the way down near the goal line and then forgot how to play offense as they have all game long. 4th and 24 for Unitas. Just frustrating sometimes when you're watching. Of course, I don't have to tell Fan about that. It's last night, he knows what happens. This pass is complete, but it's short of the 1st down, and the Packers will take over. So the Colts save their timeouts, but they're going to use them. They're still down by 2 scores.
Ready, break.
I formation for the Packers. 43 seconds to go.
Let's make 2.
Gives to Horning. And I think Horning is officially going to have negative yards for this game now. So this is timeout.
I know you feel that.
Elijah Pitts will definitely be the leading rusher. He'll get his jersey number fixed at the end of this game. Still no John M. Not sure where he is or what he's getting on, but those little ones, it don't matter much. Marchetti gets Horning in the backfield. So the Colts down to 1 timeout, 35 seconds. They've got to pretty much get a stop here, block the punt for touchdown, get an onside kick. That's the only way they're going to win. And their last timeout. So they're going to be rushing the punt, no doubt about it. Well, there is doubt because of the computer. Nope, they're not rushing the punt. They're gonna. Well, yeah, okay. Fair catch is called for the 24 seconds. So they got to try to convert the Hail Mary, onside kick, Hail Mary. If you're a Phantom Fighter, you might believe.
Watch 19, watch 19. Single, slot. Hey, go.
Unitas to throw. Steps up. And, of course, not going to go for the Hail Mary. Going to go underneath with no timeouts. That would have been a very stupid throw.
Let's go one more.
They're 57 yards away from the end zone.
Ready.
That should do it.
Go, Rocket, come on.
And that is the end of the game. So Green Bay, after 12 games, gets to 11-1. They're 1 game behind the Dallas Cowboys. Baltimore falls to 9-3. Nice picture of the outside there. United's getting sacked by Davis. We're getting sacked by Robinson. That is the story of the game, is the Packer defense. 3 turnovers the Packers had of the Colts. Dan Curry had himself a game auditioning for Bears. Next year will be a Ram. The Colts 9-3, so 3 games. It's 4 games left on the season. They're a full game behind now Denver and Kansas City. Let's see if we can't find the injury report real quick before I end this broadcast. And we'll see if John's getting on or not. Yeah, okay, Ted Davis. Okay. No, nothing on the injury report there. Oh, so it's just a one-game injury. That's good. Well, so before I get off, let's see when Jim Taylor's back. 2 more weeks. And then that probably counts this one, so 1 more week. Okay, thanks for joining us. That's it for this channel. John M. and Tears will take us home. Until then, I'm Vinnie Vincent. God bless America.